What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Today we talk a little bit about Ripple, XRP, Santander, and how the banks need to wind their necks in before they legitimately get left behind. Like when we saw years ago, and I mean years ago, Ryan Zagone and everyone else sat in Congress and the Senate and sat with Her Majesty's Treasury and all that, telling people like if you don't innovate and you don't sort it out, you're gonna be left behind, and they will be. Santander hesitates to use XRP. Right. Despite being touted as one of Ripple's largest and most important customers, the major Spanish bank Santander is still hesitant in its approach to the Ripple-affiliated XRP token. Cedric Menager, head of Santander's new cross-border... Cedric Menager. I was going to say, don't tell me he's called Manager. And he's a manager and his name's Manager. He's called Menager. Head of Santander's new cross-border payment service, OnePay FX, told the Financial Times that the bank's main problem with XRP is that it's not actively traded in enough markets to fully support their needs. While the company wants... Interesting, the company wants the best user experience as quickly as possible and also operate in as many currencies and corridors as possible from the beginning. According to an announcement from Ripple last month, OnePay FX was developed by Santander in partnership with Ripple in an effort to make international transactions faster, cheaper, and more transparent. What the announcement did not say, however, was whether the new solution would use XRP in any way. According to the Financial Times report, Santander will still use some of Ripple's software in a payment service, although it did not specify exactly how Ripple is involved with the project. The news today is not the first time Ripple has faced difficulties with getting banks to use the XRP token, with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse blaming the problems partly on regulatory uncertainties in the US over whether the token will be regulated as a security or not, per the report. Despite this, however, Garlinghouse maintained that his company remains fully committed to XRP, although he admitted that it may take years to get the most out of the token. We are a capitalist. We own a lot of XRP. So do I. I care about the overall XRP market 100%. While the company often reiterates that XRP is important to them, other comments from a CEO also suggested that Ripple is looking beyond the payment sector as it seeks to expand its offering in the blockchain space, comparing Ripple to e-commerce giant Amazon once again. Cross-border currencies, payments, they're going. The W3C is shown on their website that in the future there'll be no payments. Paying is paying in an IOU. You're paying for an asset or a service or a product with an IOU. That's a payment. The settlement will happen in the background through correspondent banking when the money's actually got there. It's like £20 note isn't £20, guys. Understand that. It's an IOU. And in the same way, Zoom and cryptos are going to have IOUs to trust. Now, again, like I said at the beginning, if the banks don't jump on board with this and don't hurry the F up, right, people are going to run away from it. They'll run away from it. Oh, Santander's a little hesitant to use XRP. Well, do you know who isn't? I'm not. Bitrue's not. Binance isn't. Coinbase isn't. There's Zooming, there's loads of platforms appearing that are not afraid of using XRP. Bitrue's got over 50 XRP pairs. Are you on about markets? Markets with your fiat currencies. You need an exchange to come up that is just XRP to fiat to fiat to fiat to fiat to fiat to fiat to fiat. We're going to try and build it. not playing games. We're going to do through the Kickstarter, through the GoFundMe, through the Patreon, and through the new unit we set up. I'm going to apply for a 50 grand loan today. Probably not going to get it, but I'm applying for it because I'm fucking sick of seeing shit like this. So we're going to make our own exchange. I'm going to put the ball rolling to make our own decentralized exchange that's got a shitload of fiat currencies on it, basically, and we'll do a DEX token, right? We'll do a decentralized token for the exchange to pay for fees, and we will sell them tokens in fiat, and the fiat will be reserved to ensure the network. The fiat won't be spent, won't be making money on it, it will be there. And then we might even white paper it and look at the government and like, look, if you need to pull a load of fiat in for CBDCs, we've got vaults of the shit here. We need a lot of that. We need pairs, mate. It's going back to that. Amazon started as a book seller and just sold books. We happen to have started with payments. 2 years from now, you're going to find that Ripple is to payments as Amazon was to books. Spoke about this the other day. Right, Amazon still sell books. Not called Amazon Books anymore, but they still sell books. Google still does search engine. Now, don't tell me that Google's search engine is their business plan and revenue. Or AdSense is on it, yeah, but it's also on most of other sites. You've got Google AdSense, Google Maps, Gmail, or fucking OneDrive, Google Drive, sorry, and all that. They make money off multiple avenues in the business, and they started research. Google has started with payments. They will always do payments, but they will branch out to other avenues. Amongst the new projects is also the content monetization platform Coil. Now, most people know about Coil. If you don't, it's Ripple handed out 260 million to Coil, with most of the funds earmarked as grants to attach content creators to join the platform. Right? I'm surprised I'm not giving Joe Rogan a bell. How much did he just get off Spotify? You know what I mean? Give Joe Rogan a bit of that, and you get him off get him off YouTube, innit? Now, after the year of running Coil, the platform appears to be gathering little returns, with one writer on the platform saying the payments he had been able to generate for attracting readers only made USD 15 cents, USD $15 since the start of the year, although he had received USD 2,000 in XRP from Coil as an incentive to keep writing on the platform. So we made $15 off the platform, and then to keep making content on the platform, Coil gave him $2,250 in XRP. Meanwhile, in related news, XRP partner Flare Networks revealed it's launching a new token that XRP holders can claim on a one-to-one basis, according to an announcement from Flare CEO. New tokens dubbed SPART are designed to enable smart contract functionality for XRP users. Interesting. They've got to hurry up, haven't they? They've got to get on board, because the more people learn about Ripple, and the more people learn about Ripple tech and whatnot, right? I mean, they're one of the biggest growing startups on the planet, mate. So let's just get this one now. Cookies. Blockchain giant Ripple recognized as one of the fastest growing companies. Jesus, there's some adverts on here. San Francisco-based blockchain giant Ripple has been recognized as one of the fastest growing companies by Inc., one of America's leading business magazines. Ripple occupies 123rd place on the extensive list that features 5,000 businesses, a 3,039% growth. Massive. Not the biggest. 123rd, but still massive. According to the magazine's estimations, the XRP affiliated blockchain company, which was created in 2012, has managed to achieve a whopping 3,039% growth over the last 3 years. The median growth is 165%. Its Ripple network, which connects major banks and financial institutions, surpassed 300 customers last year. Ripple's valuation swelled to $10 billion in December 2019 after wrapping up its $200 million Series C funding round, spearheaded by New York-based Tetragon Financial Group. It owns 55% of the total XRP supply. It owns 55%! Never mind that then. Yes, they own 55% of the total XRP supply. Using the token as a bridge currency for its on-demand liquidity product while setting the record straight about the company's shotgun strategy regarding XRP adoption, Ripple CEO Brad Garland also revealed that ODL volumes have grown 11 times in a year. Overall, more than 2 billion transactions with a notional value of $7 billion has been processed on the RippleNet network. But privacy management company tops the list. While Ripple is highest ranking blockchain related company, there are some private firms. Let me just say that again. While Ripple is the highest ranking blockchain related company, there are some private firms that have seen even more impressive progress. Damn, Jesus wept, Joe. What? Nationwide mortgage bankers. What? 16,395% growth. Georgia-based privacy startup OneTrust is at the top of the list with 48,337%. After raising an additional $210. What? It's valued at $2.7 billion despite being founded only 4 years ago. I tell you what, there's a lot of people in there about, privacy this and privacy that and decentralize this and decentralize that. And we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And they're all getting rich as fuck. We are going to start pushing, researching and promoting, researching, pushing, progressing ideas and decentralized technologies. It needs to go decentralized. I'm sick of everyone talking about a level playing field and it being fair for this and fair for that, and it's just not. It's not fair for everyone. It's like talking to Danny about these bounce back loans this morning. It's like all this money the banks are getting to write off their debt. Do they have to pay it back the same way we do? Doing my fucking head in. Fraudulent people getting 50k and shit. So I'm going to do an honest business loan application and probably get denied because I didn't lie on the application form. Absolute joke. Right. Santander hesitant to use XRP. Bullshit. Santander waiting, just like everyone else, for a stable internet of value. There's clearly something happening within the banks that are stalling them. Whether it's the ISO migration or what, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but something's stalling the banks. That's not only is it stopping them making the jump to become exchanges, because we all know that most, especially commercial banks, are going to become asset exchanges. Excuse me. Yes, they'll still store, insure, secure, issue digital assets, help govern them. But there'll be an exchange, there'll be an online exchange through there as well, no doubt. But if they don't hurry up, if they don't hurry up, it's 2022. Let's imagine it's back end of summer 2022 now. Zoom has had Canadian dollars added as a trust line. I've had GBP added as a trust line. I've had fucking... So you've got Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, American dollars, the euro, the pound. Do you know what I mean? You've got the Japanese yen coming on it, and you've got some more trust lines on Zoom. And then in 2023, Bank of England's like, by the way, we've done the ISO migration now, and you can buy cryptocurrencies on Halifax's exchange or HSBC's exchange or this and that, how many people are just going to turn around and going to be like, mate, what, you actually want me to come back to the banks now? After 3 years of being out of them, of barely needing them, you want me to come back? Are you having a laugh? Tumbleweed. Like, real talk, like, they're going to lose out. And again, it brings me back to 2017 videos, mate, of Ryan Zagon in with Congress saying, listen, innovate and get on it now, or we'll get left behind. Look at China CBDC, they're not playing games. They're not playing games. Now, it has me thinking that legitimately most of the commercial banks are going to die off, the exchanges are going to take the place, and the central banks will always be there, because always is a extremely relative term. Central banks will be there for a long time still, but the commercial banks have got a fight on their hands, mate. Commercial banks have got, you've got apps like WireX and Revolut and Uphold and stuff like that now. They're giving you account numbers and sort codes, mate. Giving you account numbers and sort codes. You don't need Halifax, you don't need NatWest, you don't need fucking TSB and any one of them. You can be paid to WireX through from your boss now. Your boss will just give your wages straight into WireX. So regarding Santander, I don't think they're that hesitant to use XRP. I think the customers, like they say, it'll be lack of reach. We're only going to have so many customers that want to send money to Mexico. So if there's only a corridor to Mexico at the moment and then one to the Philippines, anyone who's with Santander in Europe who wants to send money to America, might as well just use them. You just use them, or Uphold, or WireX, or Binance, or Bitrue, or Coinbase. Why the fuck would you use Santander? Why would you use MoneyGram, Western Union? Why do you use any of them? Oh yeah, we'll lower our fees and all that. It's faster and cheaper now. Horrible bastard. Horrible bastard. What you? That a level playing field. For as long as we've got people almost trying to uphold, mate, your fees are bang on. And I'm not saying you couldn't lower them a little bit, because you probably could, but compared to everyone else, you're the lowest I've seen. So well done, Uphold. WireX, mate. Sort your neck out. Seems like WireX is extremely cheap to go on, as an on-ramp, to go from fiat to crypto. Relatively cheap. Do not go from crypto to fiat on fucking WireX. Do that on Uphold or something, because you're going to save money. And the fact that they're all still got different prices, it comes back to the electric board. Electrician and all the electricians out there. All the plumbers, the gas fitters, they all fucking know. They all know. It's just a monopoly. It's just a monopoly. Why are you getting offers for cheaper or more expensive electric in every 6 months or some shit? Why is it even changing when it's the same fundamental framework? We've said it before, we've spoke about it before, like, you go and change electrical provider, now they're going to come around and put a new electrical cable in. Are they fuck? They use the same cable from the same fucking substation, generated from the same planet. They're not creating electricity, mate. They're harnessing it. It's already fucking here. It's in the universe. It's a fundamental force of the universe, electromagnetism. It is fucking everywhere. Without it, my atoms wouldn't hold together, mate. Nothing would be solid. We'd just be a fluid of atoms all floating like fucking kinetic sand. And even then it wouldn't be kinetic because there'd be no electromagnetism, ionization in it. Guys, it is bullshit. Bullshit. the fact they can go, oh, we can give you cheaper gas. Well, where the fucking hell are you getting that from, mate? It's coming from the same fucking place, so how's it going cheaper all of a sudden? Why have you been raping me for the last 12 months? It should just be a base fucking price for electric, for gas. I'm sorry, British Gas, fuck off. Scottish Equitable, fuck off. You fuck off, you fuck off, you fuck off, and you fuck off. And everyone was moaning when it used to be Manweb, Norweb, Norweb and Manweb. Used to own it all. They started splitting it up into different things so they could monopolize. They could monopoly it and monetize the shit out of it, creating monopolies for people to say, "Oh, we could do it cheaper," making you think that they're getting it from a different place. I understand not everyone's that fucking stupid, and they do realise it's all mostly still coming from the same fucking power point or gas outlet or whatever. But some people are that fucking stupid and in sheep mode, it wouldn't surprise me and think, oh yeah, they're changing our electric supplier. We get electric from somewhere else now. Really? Now, it should be the same for ILP. That's what I'm getting at. Anyone using interledger protocol to flip assets between assets, and you shouldn't even be charged a fee. The fee should be minimal. On some dickhead, just because he set the nice little user interface up for you to be able to do the transaction nice and easy. He seems to think he deserves fucking 6% of your shit. Nah. We need to start really looking at making some community-owned decentralized projects, guys. And I mean from selling cars to selling phones to selling houses to just trading assets to decentralized exchange. Excuse me, I've got some gassy morning. You know what I mean? Proper community-owned projects. Stay tuned for the Kickstart, the GoFundMe, and the Patreon. It will not be set up before DLTCon. I'll hopefully do a presentation at DLTCon to showcase what we've got planned. But stay tuned, guys. And if you haven't got money to invest in the ideas and the projects, you might find you have time and effort to invest. So you could come and work at the unit now and then. You could come and lend a hand at the unit now and then, and we'll sort you out. You know what I mean? You'll become you are part of the community, and I want the community to start owning, not just the love for community, the whole crypto internet of value space. I want people to progress into the level playing field we was fucking promised. We was promised a level playing field for everyone. So where the fuck is it? It's time we start fighting for it and make sure we get it. And on that note, enjoy the rest of your week. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. You know the dance, invest in yourself. Try and turn some hobbies into revenue. Make sure you're walking a path you enjoy, guys. Yeah, live long and hodl it all until you're ready to let it go. Alright, and I will see you on the next one. We love crypto, we love Ripple, we love XRP, we love IOV, and we love you.